Hello. I hope we are all good. How are we doing this evening? All right, so I'm back again. It's your favorite girl, Gucci Favor Akachuku. So, in my last video, I got some complaints from some colleagues, not actually only from my last video. I've got a lot of colleagues who are saying that they've been doing a lot of applications and they've not gotten any job interview. Why is it so? Okay, so guys, I've come this evening to tell you my own experience and what I think I did wrong and how best it is to do it and get job interviews. Okay, so guys, in this journey you must understand that you are not the only one who is working hard to make sure that you migrate. There are a lot of people all over the world, not only from Nigeria. People are coming from India, China, Zimbabwe, every part of the world, So it's a global thing, okay? So you have to make sure that your own application is unique, it's outstanding, okay? It's special for you to be considered, okay? All right. Apart from praying for your applications, you have to make sure that you do it the right way. You have to make sure that you do it the right way. What links are you applying with? Popularly, for NHS jobs, we do the application using the track accounts, okay? So if you type track jobs UK on Google, it's going to bring out the link for you. What you need to do is just to log in, create an account, and then begin your job search, okay? So make sure that you are doing it the right way through the right link, okay? And guys, I'm going to give us this advice. If you are not computer literate, if you still struggle with operating your phone, let alone a computer or laptop, guy, please go and get trained on how to do some basic computer operations like Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, maybe when you are doing your presentations, but go and learn the basic. And with it will start, you will know how good you are or how good you can cope if you are able to operate your phone, because there are quite a lot of computer work to do. So you have to learn how to do it yourself. Do not depend on anyone to do anything for you. If you keep depending on people to apply for you, people to do this for you, you are going to struggle when you come over here, because everything is becoming digitized here, okay? Patient notes are digitized. Everything is digitized. Some hospitals are now digitized. Everything digitized. So you have to do it before they give you the password to log into the system and do some and be able to administer your medication. Because when you administer medication here, you chart it on the system. You're not charting it on any paper. It's on the system. If you want to see what the doctor have prescribed for your patient, it's on the system. I know I'm a bit diverting from the topic, but I just wanted to tell us this. So if you don't know how to operate your phone, or you are finding it difficult to operate a computer, please, before you come over to UK, go and learn how to operate a computer. Learn the basics. You can start with your phone. Get in love with your phone. Go to Google, make some searches, browse, try to do things yourself. If you find it difficult, ask someone to teach you, but don't depend on anyone to do anything for you, because you will find it so difficult to cope when you come over here. Okay, I'm giving you this advice because I know how important it is. So most people fail because they don't know how to do the applications. They don't know how to go about it. So they apply randomly any job link they've seen on the internet. They'll go submit their application. No, there are specific websites that you need to go and get the right thing. So one of them is this track jobs UK. So once you type it in Google, it's going to bring it out for you, and then you log in, create your account, put in your email, and then begin your search. So when you've done it the right way, I'm going to include some photos so that some clips for you to see how it looks, okay? So in your you have to choose, because there are so many disciplines that track recruits for. So not to recruit for anyway, that's job applications are being displaced on, because it's the major app for the health sector here in UK, track jobs. Okay, so you will see nursing and midwifery, you will see laboratory, medical laboratory, you will see apprenticeships, you see different ones. So our target is nursing and midwifery. Click on nursing and midwifery and it will bring out it will bring out some displays for you, and all of them are geared towards which area of discipline are you searching for. So you have to put in international nurse under the search, international nurse or overseas nurse. Okay, a lot of people make a mistake of going to put staff nurse, adult nurse, and at the end of the day they will just it will just bring out all the job links that are available, all the vacancies that are available for staff nurse. It's going to bring it out for you, and then you submit your application and you end up getting, unfortunately, emails that you are not successful to be shortlisted for an interview. And you know how demoralizing it is after putting in your energy, applying for a job, and at the end of the day they tell you that unfortunately you are not eligible for the interview. I did get some of those mails, and I know how it was. It was so painful because I invest my time and my energy, do a lot of brain work, and at the end of the day I get that reply and that response. So it's not a sweet response. Okay, so you need to make sure that you do it the right way. Search with the right keywords: international nurse, overseas nurse, and you will see once you do it that way, it's going to filter the jobs for you and bring out only the ones meant for international nurses, overseas nurses. Okay, and you will see that once you get it and click on it, it will tell you that they are looking to sponsor for nurses whom they are going to sponsor, people who have passed their CBT and IELTS and are OSCE ready. You see, that is the one meant for you, and that is the one you should apply to. Okay, so don't go applying randomly. During my own time, a lot of people said, okay, I do submit 50 applications in a day, and I'm like, oh my god, 50 applications in a day? Is it the same thing that I struggle to do, submit at least 2 applications? And then I know anytime I'm able to do that, it means I didn't go to work on that day. I'm home and I'm going to devote a lot of my time doing that, because it's time consuming. You have to articulate well, you have to read a lot of documents. Okay, so most of the times when you type in the international nurse or overseas nurse, it will only bring out 2 options, 3 options. It's good that you applied one in a day and you know that you have done the right application, you've done it the right way. Okay, and another thing you have to bear in mind is look at the deadline of the job you are applying for. Look at the deadline. Most of the time, if like now we are in almost ending December, and you will see under the deadline of application they will say 15th of January 2022. Then in that case, expect your interview to come 2 weeks or thereabouts after that deadline if you are successful. If they've said that the deadline is in August, you expect your interview to come to us after the deadline. Interviews usually come after the deadline, unless if there is need. Maybe the trust is short-staffed and they think they will need some hands, and then they would now decide to fast forward some things. It's quite rare because these people they set goals and plans. They don't just do things because they want to. No, they have seasons that they want to recruit. Some will say we are doing our next recruitment in spring. Some will say in summer. Some will say in winter. So it's like that. So it's not just like when you see any job job vacancy link and apply, then tomorrow they will send you. They will call you for an interview. No, they know they've packaged and planned themselves, so they know how they want to bring in people. So don't expect to see an interview invitation from a job you've applied because you have applied for a job. No. What is the deadline of the job vacancy that you've applied for? Okay, so those are the things we bear in mind so that we don't get demoralized or or discouraged. Okay, because I know how it is. I know how it is, how it feels, because I've been there. Okay, so another thing you need to do is, once you open that right link, make sure that you read and digest everything about that trust, everything about that hospital. Okay, read the hospital policy, read the hospital values. What are the values of this hospital? So we say that their values are accountability, respect, compassion, and love, truth, all of those. Understand the trust values, understand the trust policies. And then each job vacancy comes with some documents to download. Do not be in a haste to go and submit application when you've not read the job description. You don't even know what the job is all about, and you're already rushing over to start saying yes or no, answering yes or no in the question section. No, download those documents, the job description, download it and read it, make some notes, or you can copy with your phone. Download the person specification. That is very important, because you need to make sure that you meet up to the eligibility criteria for the job you're applying for. Okay, so what are they looking for in you? What do they want from you? So that is what you need to understand. See, they've made all of these things so glaring and so easy. It's just left for us to do it the right way. Do not be in a haste. We want to do it so quick, cut and join, cut and join. No, go through, download those documents and read. It will help you. During my own time, like I've said, I don't apply or submit 3 applications in a day, because I get exhausted, because I've been doing a lot of mental work, I've been doing a lot of reading, so I'm surprised when people say they apply 50 in a day, 50 applications submitted in a day. Some say they do 100 in a day, and I'm like, no. And you see those people that say they've been doing 100 in a day, they are the same ones that will come and tell you that they've not gotten any invitation. Because how can you tell me that international nurses job vacancies, all of them that you've been doing, are all meant for international nurses? It's not possible. It's not possible. So guys, you need to do it the right way. Okay, so download those documents, and then when you're sure that you've read everything about that hospital, you've understood what they want from you, you will start your application. Okay, I'm going to lay emphasis on the supporting information. Supporting information is a section on this track account. If you are familiar with the track, you see that a section they call supporting information. That is where we are going to display that you've understood everything they've stated in their person specification, you've understood what they want, and you meet the eligibility criteria for the job. Okay, that is where you're going to show them your strengths. That is where you're going to tell them why they should employ you, what you are going to bring to the trust, what are you going to contribute to them. Okay, so that is where you need to market yourself, you need to sell yourself off, show your talent there, put in everything, garnish it very well, speak the English very well, avoid grammatical errors. Avoid grammatical errors. Your spelling should be correct. Before you submit your applications, go through your supporting information and make sure that you've not made any grammatical error, any spelling error. Okay, so to me, I usually begin that I'm a registered nurse midwife with 5 years nursing experience, or more than 5 years of nursing experience, or 1 year nursing experience, or just I'm a newly graduating nurse that have started her registration with the NMC UK. I have currently passed my IELTS and CBT. Very, very important, because that is the spotlight. That is what they want to hear from you, that you've passed your IELTS and your CBT and you are OSCE ready. You have your decision letter to write your OSCE. Okay? Then you will now have to personalize everything they've said they are looking for in the person specification. You personalize that you are able to deliver and render evidence-based practice, that you've been able to do some researches in nursing and you render evidence-based practice. Okay, that you are highly compassionate, you are accountable for you're able to give accountable of your work, what you do. Okay, that you're able to do some nursing procedures, you're able to administer blood transfusion and monitor your patient effectively, you're able to administer medication, you have good communication skills, you've got good leadership skills, okay? You are able to operate some of the gadgets, some of those clinical gadgets we use, okay? And that you have some basic computer operation skills. These are the things you need to put in place. Organize them into paragraphs, okay, and state them out. Tell them that you've got some skills, you've got some basic life support skills, okay. Tell them anything, any special thing that you know. Tell them that you are reliable, you are highly flexible, you are able to work under pressure. Tell them that, put those things that you know that when you, during a job interview, when you say it, to raise the eyebrows and they will say, oh, okay, she's good. So put in all of those in your supporting information and you will see that you're going to get positive feedbacks. Okay? So when you've done your supporting information, then you need to make sure that you've put in your references, you've put in every other details they need. You need to put in your qualifications, when you graduated, what qualification you've got, put your registered nurse certificate, registered midwife, your computer certification, computer training, certification, your BLS, any special training that you've done. Put all of those there when they under the section that says for your qualification. Then they will ask you also your previous experiences, your working experience, and in each of those working experiences, make sure that you don't put in some job. Maybe you started a job in January and you quit in March, and then you start another one in April. Don't write it like that. If you write such a thing, it's going to tell them that maybe you are somebody that is unreliable. You can easily quit your job. You are inconsistent. So because here they like consistency, so you are not able to maintain a job, and that is why you are running from pillar to post. That is why you got a job in January and in March you left it and you went to Port Harcourt for another job. So at least if you are going to show any break in employment, any gaps in employment, it could be at least 2 years gap, 2 years after you've worked in a place and then you got another job, and they will ask you why you quit the job or reason for quitting the job. You can say maybe relocation, like during mine, I worked in Port Harcourt for 1 year, for 2 years, and then when I got another job in Enugu, Niger Foundation Hospital, I migrated from Port Harcourt to Enugu. So it was quite understanding because of the length of time, and I told them that it was because of marriage that made me to migrate to Enugu to get a job. So it's quite understanding. Then when I've come to get a job in January and then March, I'm in another hospital. In June, I'm in another hospital. December, I'm in another hospital. You are not reliable, you are inconsistent, you are not able to maintain a position for a long time. Okay, so these are the factors you need to consider. Okay, so don't go applying randomly to any job you've seen, any band 5 job you've seen. No, most of those applications too, you will see them in band 3, band 4, and you will say which one is band 3 and band 4. I'm a registered nurse. No, when you come over here, even the ones that I've stated band 5, they will still tell you that they're going to pay you band 3 salary, and then once you pass your OSCE and get your PIN, you'll be automatically upgraded to band 5 and you start getting your band 5 salary. Okay, so those are factors you need to consider so that you get your interview invitations. Okay, those are the things you need to consider to get your interview invitations. Okay, so guys, I hope you are encouraged. Don't give up. I know it's so demoralizing to get, unfortunately, emails all the time telling you that you're not selected for the interview. They are sorry. I know I got a handful of them during my own time because I was just applying randomly until a friend of mine God bless you so much, told me that I need to apply to the jobs that are meant for international nurses only, because that is the one that is that is meant specifically for you. Okay, so that is the one you need to apply for. Don't be pushed to apply for it randomly to all the jobs you've seen. If it's just one international jobs that you've seen, apply it, and apply to that one and wait patiently. Okay, while you keep on shoving around. Okay, so guys, apply through the right link, use the right keywords, download the documents, the job description, person specification, do your supporting information properly, make sure you don't have any grammatical errors whatsoever. Okay, and pray effectively. If you are the type that believe in God, pray. I know that the grace of God is what paves way for us, but we still need to do our own work. God will not do everything for us. Okay, He has done enough for us. So the grace is sufficient for us. So but we need to do some work. We need to do, and do. Okay, for it to work and click. Because during my own time, it wasn't easy. It was at some time you feel like, oh, I feel like I want to give up. I'm giving up. I'm not getting any job interviews. I'm not getting anyone. So it's demoralizing. I'm currently working in Kettering General Hospital. Deadline of application when I did when I submitted mine was on the 29th of February, and I submitted on the 28th of February. And guess what? The following week, I got an invitation for interview. You see? So that was because the deadline was close and it was meant for international nurses. So you get your interview invitation straight away. Once you meet their criteria, once you've met their criteria, you get your interview invitations straight away. It's as simple as that. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to come back again next time with another interesting video for you, to encourage you, to keep motivating you in this journey. Okay, a lot of us are concerned about what our spouses are going to do, how are they going to cope here, how are my children, how am I going to cope with my family? I've got a family of 3, I've got a family of 4, I have a husband, what is he going to do over here when he comes over? Yes, I had a lot of thoughts during my own time, So I'm going to give you a lot of information on what is obtainable here, jobs that your spouses can do, okay, different areas of discipline that are obtainable here, okay, and how you can manage your home, how you can manage your home, because I've got a baby, but I'm not doing any childcare yet, because childcare is a lot of money over here. So well, you can plan yourself, plan your shifts. That's a topic for another day. Okay, let me not spill out everything I've got now. So next time, guys, I'm going to give you a lot of information. I'm ready for you guys. Okay, so all I need from you is to like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. All right, so here comes the end of today's presentation, and I hope that you are encouraged. Okay, all right, I'll see you next time. Bye.